Welcome everyone. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to set up MongoDB replication. I have two MongoDB instances on my two virtual machines which are independent. This is one of the virtual machine by name LX1. So this is my another one named as XL2. These two instances are running two instances. So let's just see whether my MongoDB is running and what's the status. So if you can see my MongoDB are running. So both are running. Now, before we can start, the replication, we need to make certain configuration changes in the configuration file. So we will go to MongoDB configuration file, which is on etc by MongoDB. If you are on Windows, it should be in C program files, MongoDB something. So sorry. Let me open it on the other end as well. Now, if you scroll down a bit, you will see there is a section for replication. By default, it is commented out, so you need to uncomment it and add these two parameters. You can have more parameters depending upon your requirement. You can easily go to MongoDB website in the replication section, and there are bunch of options which you can use depending upon your environment and depending upon the need of the replication. The same configuration changes I have done on the other side as well. Now, if you see that I have set a size that is oblog MB 50 and 50. Now, you can have this size bigger in production because this is required when we do unforeseen recoveries from MongoDB. We will go into detail in another section, which I will post later on when I will do a deep dive and how to do different sort of recoveries. Uh, Now, once these changes are made, you can save these changes and come out of the VI editor. Let's come out of the VI editor now. Once the configuration changes are done, you don't need to restart MongoDB, so it will take effect. But still, it is recommended that you reboot MongoDB once the configuration changes are done. So I have already rebooted my systems, so you can do it at your end as well. Now, once MongoDB is online, we need to connect to Mongo on each of the instance. Don't get confused by this primary and secondary because my replication is already running, so that is the reason it is showing primary and secondary. Once the replications get in sync, your local prompt changes from local host or Mongo S to secondary and primary, depending upon which one is primary and which one is secondary. Now, once this is done, we need to the moment you make it online and you connect to MongoOS, you will be connected to something called connected to the local host. Once you have a connection, what you need to do is you need to create a configuration. This configuration is saved into the admin database of MongoDB. So let me show you what I am saying. So this is the configuration which I have done. So uh, so this is the configuration which I have done. So in one of the variable I have placed all these values where you have to define an ID which will be your application name, and then the members. Underscore ID1 will be one first server, that is starting with 0, the host name of the server, and the MongoDB port on which it is running. Then we need to put a comma here, and then ID2 and the host name and so on. Now, once you make things once you enter all this information, you need to initiate it. Now, what you do is what rs dot initiate. Let me show you if I have this command ready. just bear with me up. Let me find that command. Yeah, here is the command rs.initiate. So you don't need to run it on each of the servers. You can just run it on one of the server. So once it is started initiating, we can see the replication status. As you can see that this is the set name, so the replication set name, the date, and my state. State 2 means this is the secondary, so this is the secondary. We can run the same command here on my primary, and we can see. So if you can see here, this is my primary. The ID1 is primary right now, and all this other information which we can do a deep dive later on in my later videos. There is a very important command which is called as is master. So let's run it here as well. rs dot is master. So you can see that how many hosts do I have, what is the set name, what is the version name, is this particular instance a master, so this is a secondary, so it will say no. This is a secondary, so it will say true. Who is the primary? So this is the server name listing on this port number. Me means where I am and what it is running on. So I'm connected to LX1, so this is my machine where I'm to the MongoDB instance where I'm connected. And these are other information that what is the local time, what is the max write time, batch size, messaging size bytes, and the same information is here. Now once the replication is set, and if you try to connect, uh, it will say to you that either this is not set as a master or a slave. So what you need to do is you need to say rs dot slave. Okay, and the same command you need to run on your primary as well. So you need to do it every time you reboot the machine or something. So what we basically do is we create a script which we which we put it in the parameters or the configuration file, so that every time the MongoDB starts, it will take that configuration file and run it, or the script file. So it's all set. So this is how basically we use it, and we can say okay, show DBs. So I have just connected one test for the testing purpose. So this is how it is. If you have any question, you can post in the comment, and thanks for watching. Thank you.